Hi, my name is Eric Halfaker, and I am the trail crew lead for the Department of Natural Resources on the Northern Olympic Peninsula. And this is a new trail that we just built this year. It's called High Point. At the beginning of this section here, you can see that we're going through a clear cut, and it's a little bit grown back in since we roughed it in. But as it gets used, all that grass is going to get spun right out of the tread, I'm sure. This trail is open now, so if you feel like going out there, we've got it on Trail Forks. It's also on the DNR trail map of the area that you can see at the kiosk at the trailhead. And again, this is out at the Sadie Creek Trail System. So here we're getting to East Twin Road, and it's a quick left, and then you go right away again, and back onto the next section of High Point. Now this is the most complete section that we've done. We've been working on it the longest as well. There's some sections here where there was quite a lot of drainage issues, real wet side hill we're building through there. And as a result, we built these rollers here to try and catch some of that water, get it off the trail, and also it's a fun feature to ride. I really enjoy building through this section here. Just these big ferns and old growth cedar stumps are really cool. Popping back out of the trees here for just a second, we come up to another what was a really wet section. So we did this big inside ditch that you can see on the left there. That catches water for a nice long run and dumps it under the trail. Then we're going up this hill here. This is on some old grade, and it brings us right up to what was a landing of a road that was just decommissioned a few years ago. And it's the high point of the trail and also the namesake High Point. There's going to be a bench there that we'll build eventually. And from here on down, now we're getting into the downhill section. Now the goal here was to make this section just a real fun, flowy piece of trail for everything, from mountain bikes to dirt bikes to ATVs even, which is kind of a challenge. But as you can see, we started by building real nice high berms for all the large corners and more of those rolling drainage features for fun riding and also keeping the tread dry. Now, this is the biggest berm in the whole thing right there. That is a lot of fun to ride through, both up and down. Now that corner there, as well as some of the others in here, were pretty difficult to excavate in just because of the grade of the slope, trying to keep that berm and make them nice smooth corners. The dirt was really good to work with through this section, and it's also really fun to ride. All right there to the right, that was a little tabletop, totally optional. You can completely go around it, but fun little thing to hit when you're coming down. road grade here for just a second, and then we dive back off of it and into the woods. Okay, this next section coming up here is, in my opinion, the best flowing piece of this trail. Just really big berms, really nice smooth corners. Okay, to the left, that was the access back out to East Twin Road. If you want to loop that piece, that's a good way to go. But if you keep going straight like I did there, that is going to bring you down to our new bridge site. So coming up here is the bridge that we had to build over a small tributary of Sadie Creek. This has been by far the biggest project I've had the opportunity to work on in my career with the DNR. I got to design this bridge, and then we collaborated with the WCC crews for the construction of it. It was made with trees from on-site that we fell, we milled, and turned into the lumber package used to build the bridge. All in all, this project has been extremely rewarding. And there on your left, that was another spot where you could pop out to the road, not East Twin, no, this is the 1153. But we're going to go up the hill here. Now eventually right there's going to be a little shortcut that's actually going to take you through a stump, but that's something I'm going to work on a little bit more in the future. And this section is also kind of fluffy at this point because it's been roughed in with a machine, but it really hasn't been ridden in very much at this point. There's probably a little bit of future tread work to do, but it is open and you can ride it right now. I really enjoy working in these clear cuts when the fireweed is out. Okay, this section here I had to do a little bit of drainage work on to make a ditch there to get the water out of our way. And then that's it. Across the road there is Blowdown Alley. That's the end.